Yeah, let's continue. Okay? As a part of SQL for Snowflake, in this session, we are going to discuss TCL commands. There are three important TCL commands: begin, commit, and rollback. Okay, so there are three important commands. One is begin, and second one is commit. Second one is commit, and the third one is rollback. Third one is rollback. So let's understand about these three comments. Okay, let's understand about these three comments. First point to do. Go to Snowflake web user interface. Okay, here we are executing list of commands. Here we are executing list of commands. Till now we executed many commands, right? Each command given some output. Some output. Yes or no? So my requirement is by default the Snowflake snow site, whatever commands we executed here, all the commands or results permanently saved into Snowflake database. Create command, update command, delete command, drop command, or truncate command. All the results permanently saved into Snowflake data warehouse. But my requirement is result. I want to confirm whether that result permanently saved into Snowflake warehouse, or I do not want that result. I want to cancel that result from Snowflake. So further, we have to maintain a transaction. First, we have to maintain a transaction. Every transaction starts with the begin command in Snowflake. So if you not use a begin command, it performs auto commit equal to true. By default, auto commit equal to true in our Snowflake. So instead of auto commit equal to true, I want to maintain a transaction. Then start transaction using begin. Then I am using begin. Okay, let me start TCL comments, transaction, control, language, TCL. Okay, what I'm doing? First, I am starting begin. So transaction is begin. Then I am executing insert command. I am executing insert command. Then let's say roll back, roll back. Then select start from employees. Before roll back, verify. Before roll back, let's verify. What I'm doing. So I'm inserting data. I'm inserting data. Okay. Then I inserted third record. Okay. Then what I'm doing, I am doing select command. It is showing three records. Earlier we have two records. Just now we added one record. But what I'm doing, I am canceling transaction. Roll back. Roll back. So now let's verify. Select command. Then you can see only two records because we cancelled the transaction. So once you executed either rollback or commit, then your transaction is closed. Here we started begin transaction, right? Once you execute commit or rollback, transaction is closed. Again, if you want to maintain transaction, again you have to start the transaction. Okay. So before what I'm doing, first start a transaction. Then execute to select the query. Now you can see only two records. Then I am inserting one record. Then I am checking three records are present or not. Now I am doing commit. Okay. Then commit. Then select star from employees. Now you are seeing three records. Once you executed commit, transaction is closed. Even if you try roll back now, it will not work. It will not work uh, because transaction is completed. Transaction is completed, completed. So it will not work. Let's execute the rollback. Okay. So unexpected rollback syntax. Yeah. Okay. It will not work because let me take it in next slide. Let's execute it, rollback. Set. Command is run. Let's select this command. Execute. You can see transaction is successful. Let's execute. Select to star from employees. You still see three records. Three records. Rollback effect is not executed because after begin transaction is started. After you write any number of SQL statements, you can use either commit or rollback. Once you executed commit or rollback, then transaction is completed. Again, if you want to start the transaction, you need, you need, again, you have to start the begin. Okay, clear writing? In example 3, what I'm doing, I'm starting a transaction, then I'm performing update operation. Okay, I'm starting a transaction, then I'm performing update operation. So I am updating employee ID 3 is equal to 29. But what is the age of employee 3? 28. Okay. So before rollback, what I'm doing, I am verifying employee 1, employee 3 is. So before performing employee rollback command, I'm checking employee is equal to 29. It shows 29. But what I'm doing, I'm performing rollback operation. When you click on rollback, it, it will not save update the command result. It will cancel update command. If you execute now, you can see still old value only 28. Okay, clear writing? Yes, correct. Hmm. Yeah, correct. It will perform, uh, it will save results permanently. Whatever the command you executed, results saves permanently into your Snowflake. But our requirement is, I want to maintain transaction. I do not want to do direct auto commit equal to true. I do not want auto commit equal to true. I want to maintain a transaction. For that, we are using begin, commit, and rollback operations. Okay.